And so I ask you to just come into your hearts with a couple of breaths. I call in the Great Spirit. May you honor us with your presence and fill the space with your love, protection, and grace. I call upon the great Mother Goddess in all her aspects. Bless us with your powers of nurture and protection. I invite the grandmothers, the great grandmothers, the women who are not able to become grandmothers, the feminine lineage, and all those ancestors that mean well with us. May we activate your feminine wisdom, the wisdom we carry in our cells, our tissues, our bones. The wisdom that unites us all. I invoke the fire of transformation. Bless us with the potency of transmutation and change. I invoke the fertile waters. Bless us with your power of renewal and regeneration. I invoke the sacred soil. Bless us with your capacity for growth. I invoke the winds of the four directions. Unite us on our journey and carry the energetic force we create here today to all who need it. So be it. Aho. And so I'm going to pass you over to Krista now, who's going to open the circle. And if you do have your candles next to you, just have them ready if you've got them. Thank you.
Okay, so if you could go into gallery view so that you can actually see each other rather than being focused on me. We are, after all, a group. So good evening, everybody, and I'm so pleased that you're here joining us. I was quite disturbed about what happened in Afghanistan because I could, of course, envisage, like we all could, what would happen to the women there. And then we had roughly at the same time the Sarah Everett murder in London. And now, of course, I can see quite a few Plymouth people here. Vanessa went to the vigil um, for Bobby McLeod, who was murdered last week. And looking at the statistics, they are quite frightening because the murders of women are going through the roof. It is actually, instead of getting better, it's getting worse. And for us, when I spoke to Vanessa and when we said, yes, we would like to do something, so what can we do? Yes, we can go to the vigil like Vanessa did. We can work in different ways. But we thought it might be quite nice just within that setting to see if we can do something energetically about this. And also in a way to maybe remind ourselves that we can do something energetically, maybe more often, maybe it will inspire somebody to do this, the same thing with a group of women, even if it's just 2, 3, or 4, to just try to do something energetically. So we came up with the intent for this evening to build an energetic field force to work towards ending violence against women and girls. So this is really about building an energetic field rather than direct action out there. And like usual with these events, there's about double the people booked, and I'm actually really quite glad that we are the number we are, because so that gives us enough time to each say our name and light our candle with this intent. So what I would like you to do in a minute is, I can see you all, so maybe, actually, can you see yourself, all of you? Yeah, okay, then we can do it like this. So if we hold our intent one after the other, basically, the intent is to build an energetic field, a force that works against the violence of women and girls, or the violence against women and girls. And then just say our names. So I'm Krista. And I'm lighting this candle for all the women who have experienced violence. And if we just do that individually with a sentence that feels right, Angie, I pass over to you. And then you pass to somebody else you can see. You can't maybe see each other completely.
Hi, I'm Angie, and I turn on this light for the women and girls that have been victims of violence. Hopefully, all together will be stronger. I pass it to Kim. Kim.
Hello, my name is Kim, and I light this candle to send energy out into the world, to build an energetic field to end violence against women and girls. I pass on to Louisa.
I'm Louisa, and I light this candle to help to build this field of energy to protect and support all womankind the sacred feminine, the old, the young, those that have passed, those that are yet to come, so that we are held in sacred reverence and not abused. Blessings. And I pass this on to Michelle.
I'm Michelle, and I light this candle to send loving, protective energy to form a field around all women and girls and protect them from violence all around the world. And I pass this on now to Hilda.
I'm Hilda, and I light this candle to create an energetic field today to protect all women and girls against violence today and in the future, not least my mother who experienced violence, and myself who experienced violence as a child and barely survived to tell the tale. And I pass the candle over to Marie.
Hello, I'm Marie, and I'm, oh, if that's how it works. Oh, I have trouble now. Just a second, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll pass on to Kath for the moment. I have trouble with my lighter.
Hi, I'm Kath, and I am lighting this candle in solidarity with women and girls past, present and future around the world who have experienced violence, and sending them love and compassion and protection. So hopefully it won't happen again. And I nominate Vanessa.
I light this candle to contribute to building an energetic force to protect women, girls all over the world who have experienced violence or will experience violence. May they be protected, may they be strong, and may they feel loved and part of the whole. And I pass on to Julia. Julia. Maybe Julia, are you frozen? I think so, possibly.
Pass it back to Marie.
I'll pass it back to Marie.
Okay, thank you. I hope I'm more lucky then. All right.
Julia's frozen.
My name is Marie, and I'm lighting this candle for all the women who have suffered from violence, and for all the women who have been lucky enough to not suffering from it, and to help the field to grow and to protect every woman. Thank you. That's my candle. And I'll pass it on to Alison.
Alison, I'm lighting my candle, sending love and compassion to those women and children who have experienced violence and abuse, and protection to all women and children across the globe from that which may happen in the future. And I pass to Catherine.
I light my candle in remembrance of all women who have lost their lives over too many years through violence. And I add my candle and my energy to the circle to protect all those women in the world today. I can't see anybody else, so I don't know who's left.
I do it for you. That's what I thought might happen. That's fine. I think I have a rough idea who is left, but not quite. Julia, shall we try Julia again? Julia, can you hear us now? We go next.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, I wasn't sure I was going to be here or not here. I've got my candle lit, and I've lit more than one candle. So I've been thinking about this all day. I've also got my wind chime. Yeah. So I've been connecting to something. I know. I think after what happened last week in Plymouth, it's too horrendous. Something has to happen. Yeah. We've got to change the energy. Men and women all together. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike, yeah.
You want to hold your candle up. Perfect. And then pass it on to somebody else.
Everything is out there. I don't know where you start. There's too much.
Let's at the moment just light candles and then go from there. You want to pass to somebody?
Who's next? When you say pass it to somebody.
Can you see people? I'll do it for you.
I can see people, but is it Catherine? She's the next lady.
Catherine,
I think she's seen, hasn't she, Catherine?
She has done it, so find somebody else.
And then there's Vanessa.
I've just done it. If you just
Louisa,
raise your finger if you haven't done
Angie. Angie.
So there's
so there's Claire, Heather, or Dawn. Let me do it for you. Okay, Claire, go for it.
I light my candle to share in this energetic field for protection and healing for all women who have experienced abuse and violence at all levels. Yeah, it's me. And I will pass to Dawn.
Thank you. I light this candle in memory of all those women and children that's lost their life to the abuse and violence, and to all those that are have and are experiencing protection and healing, because it's something you live with. Even though you heal, it's a wound that remains deep within, and you know it. And I feel that it stirs up it's just, it is part of you. So it's something that you continue to suffer. It's not something that's easily let go of. And at times it comes back to haunt you or still affect you. So all those that need healing, thank you. Thank you.
So I think there's Barbara and Heather. Yeah, Heather, pass it over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm Heather and I like this candle. I'm opening up the energetic field and joining in the energetic field. All those women who experienced violence and abuse and death in the present in the world and in the past. And bringing in healing and opening up more energy to support those women who are currently experiencing and suffering violence and abuse at the hands of men. Thank you.
And Barbara?
Oh, hi. I'm lighting my candle for all those women who need the energy from us to build their strength and their hope and their security that one day they can live as normal women or girls or children. And I hope that the energy pot that I feel, that we can fill it full of those women and children and give them that hope from that pot so they can all grow as a plant would normally grow and nourish. Thank you. And there's my candle.
Thank you. If we just hold it up once more. And just tune for a moment into that, what we want to create. Kind of energetic field. It helps to end violence against girls and women all over the world. And Julia just said in the chat that she also, I'll open my eyes, that it's also about Mother Earth. And all of us know that there's a direct connection between the violation of Earth and the violation of women and girls, between the exploitation of Earth, the exploitation of women and girls. Just bring this understanding into the circle. And I seem to have lost the power of my mouse. Which is not a good thing to happen when you're in the middle of And I don't know what's happening here. It will come back. Okay. So I just have spotlighted myself for a moment, but I will click out of that again in a sec. What we thought we do is we do maybe 10 minutes or 15 of drumming, rattling, and sounding. If we go into gallery view, can we just have maybe a hand sign whether you have a drum or a rattle? Has anybody? Okay, great. It's almost everybody. Those of you who haven't anything that makes a sound will do. It's improvisation, is all of it. Or you just sit there and listen, clapping, thrumming on your table, whatever feels right. I need you to mute yourself, Vanessa, as well. And we're going to do a bit of drumming and rattling. But what we really want to do is to sound out in a way. I will get that started at one point, and you just go with what you feel. It's about expressing the sorrow about this. It's about expressing pain, if that is there. It's also about expressing anger and maybe even rage. So you will be muted because it's absolute chaos on Zoom if everybody makes a different sound. Exactly. Please do it for yourself, but we are building a field. So the first step is really expressing. I will use the drum, and we do about 10 minutes. And then later on, we will do a little journey and some movement. So we're building then something positive. But at the moment, it's really about expressing sorrow, anger, pain, grief, rage, whatever comes, just let it come. Just use your instrument and let it come as it wants to come. I will start with expressing maybe sorrow, and then we just let it run and you do what feels right. May this change. May this really, really change. May this stop. May this really, really stop. May it not be passed down anymore through the generations. may this really, really stop. And I'm passing over to Vanessa, and we're doing a journey, and we're going into building up a positive energy field.
So I'd like to invite you all now to go on a journey. Our intent is going to be to connect with the divine feminine power in whatever way she shows ourselves. So we're going to do an upper journey, and I'll start by leading and then let the journey unfold. So if you'd like to get yourself into a comfortable position, perhaps lying down, where you can be relaxed. And so just a couple more seconds or so, just let everybody come back. Okay. So I'm going to play the drumming music because it's more effective on Zoom. So I'm just going to start the music, and then if everybody just takes a couple of breaths right now. And what we're going to do is, I'll just explain a little bit. So then we're going to do about a 20-minute journey or so. And then we're going to bring the feminine power that we connect with back with us to earth. And then we're going to move it through us. We're going to embody it. So we're going to do some movement, and then we're going to send it out as a protective energetic force. Okay, so all of this will kind of flow from one thing to another. So just prepare yourself for the journey. Take a nice couple of deep breaths. Just get into a heart space to start with. I'm just going to get the music up, get the drums. So I'm starting with the drumming sound, just low for the moment, while we set our intent together. And then I will increase the volume. So our intent for the journey this evening is I am going to journey to the upper world, to connect to the divine, sacred, feminine power. I am going to journey to the upper world, to connect to the divine, sacred, feminine power. And then final time, I am going to journey to the upper world to connect to the divine, sacred, feminine power. And then if you allow yourself to drop into a landscape or whatever comes for you, a feeling, you may notice a tree opening up. You may have a power animal, or something will appear that helps you to go up. Anchor yourself with breath. And state your intent one more time in whatever space is opened for you. I am going to journey to the upper world to connect to the sacred feminine power. Call on any guides or any spirits that help you and ask for direction. You may find a helping ancestor appears. Keep going up. The upper world journey is mystical. Sometimes very intangible. Follow your instincts. Go even higher and higher. call for the divine feminine power to show herself. Ask her to give you the power in whatever form to bring back with you. Don't worry if you lose it or it keeps coming or going. Just ask again. Please, can you give me the power to bring back with me in whatever form? Trust her. No matter what you've got, no matter what's come, just prepare yourself now to come back down. Give gratitude, whatever you want to say. Making your way back down. Down to earth, back down to the room. Bringing whatever part of the power with you. Finding a way to bring the power back. Okay. And what we're going to do now is we're going to move that power that you've brought back through you. We're going to embody it. So we're going to do, starting perhaps gently wherever you are. I mean, you can start by standing up straight away if you want, but take it gentle. And we're going to move with this power. We're going to embody it. Okay, so with the intent, keeping the intent that we've brought this power back and that we're now going to move it through all aspects of our body. Put some gentle music on. start moving however you wish, or you may just want to gently rock your head, rock the occiput from side to side. Ooh. Bringing that all-powerful breath. Keeping in mind that you're moving this powerful divine energy, the feminine power, through your body, from the fingertips all the way down to the toe. I invite you to feel it trickle through the spine, through each vertebrae. Bringing your introspective gaze, focusing internally on the miracle that is within you. Feel inclined, moving into your feet, or not. And experimenting, getting to know this incredible energy that has been gifted to you and all women. Sorry, something's happened to the music. Just one moment. Sorry.
Experience yourself as this luminous presence of energy and light. You are enveloped in warm, undulating waves of infinite love.
If you aren't already, I invite you to stand in your hearts, to stand upright and bring the energy all the way down to the feet. If you're able and you feel like it.
And bow to the earth and all beings.
Breathing the energy down through you. Connecting with the feel of the energy as it runs inside and radiates out through your heart. And if we can keep moving this energy to build it even stronger in whatever flow suits you, keeping the energy moving. Now I would like you to build the energy with your hands. So it's almost like we're creating a ball of energy. You can feel it growing. Through your heart space, through the electromagnetic field, and growing. Build the field, build the ball of energy. Holding the field strongly. As it gets stronger, it's like you're sculpting this feminine power ball of energy. And when we've all created a strong ball of energy, we're going to blow it out with our intent in mind. And so if we just continue building it at the moment, and then I will state the intent one more time. When you feel it build, feel strong, protective and pure. This energy ball I send out to build a protective, energetic field force to work towards ending violence against women and girls. This energy ball I send out to create an energetic field force to end violence towards women and girls. This energy ball I send out to create an energetic field force to end violence towards women and girls. And then take a wonderful deep breath and then blow it with your intent in your mind's eye out to the universe. And you may want to take another breath if there's more energy there. And you may want to take a final breath. And then when you're ready, just place your hands on your heart and just sit for a moment. Thank you to the Divine Feminine for your support, your power, and for being with us and touching us all. I'm going to pass you over to Krista now.
So there is something which most of you will know in shamanic teaching, which always asks you what you do on an energetic level to bridge it into this reality. And very often this is done via making something, crafting something, drawing something, writing something, whatever. It would be nice if we could all start crafting something, but we don't, because we're on Zoom. And I forgot to put that into your email, which you received automatically when you registered via Eventbrite. I forgot to say, bring a piece of paper and a pen. So I give you a moment of time to do the mole, kind of the mole action. Go find a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, or if you can find a color, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything massively creative. I would have asked you to get colors, but a pen or pencil will really do the trick. Make sure the piece of paper is not much bigger than an A5. So if you have to rip it in half, please do. What I want you to do, we have maybe, let's say, we don't need long for that, 6-7 minutes. I would like you to find a symbol that in a way expresses that intent we talked about, to build that force field, to help to end violence against women and girls. And as I say, it could be something really simple, an arrow, a circle. So if you close your eyes just for a moment and then get somehow back into this energy field, and find a symbol and then just draw it. It might be the first thing you find, or the first thing you find might, or which comes to you might just be the beginning. So take a few minutes to do that. Just let it flow. Let it flow as a first step, or take a first step in a way with something very simple that just comes to you. As I said, it could be a lightning bolt, it could be a circle, it could be a flower, it could be whatever comes to you. And then work with that and see if you want to creatively enhance it, or if it's just good enough. Sometimes it really is just good enough. I give you a bit of music with that, so I'm going to share my screen. So let's do that. So basically, fold your piece of paper so that you can hold it in your hand. That's good enough. Tune into this intent again. So take a few deep breaths, holding your piece of paper in your hand. The intent is to create a force field that works towards ending violence against women and girls. So that's my intent. Hold it up with that intent in mind and ask the energy it needs to come in. So I'm asking for the energy that helps to build up a force field towards ending violence against women and girls to come in. Take a deep breath. And just imagine the energy flowing in. I don't know if you can see it as light or as colors or something dark or whatever it is. Just imagine the energy flowing into that piece of paper from above. You want a high energy for that. Bring the piece of paper down to your belly button. Breathe in. Imagine you inhaling literally the energy. Bring it to your heart. Do the same. Inhale and exhale. Bring it to your third eye. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back down to your heart. State the intent again silently. I am is that energy I create. A force field that helps ending violence against women and girls. Take a deep breath. Imagine your intent and the energy and blow it into the piece of paper. Really strongly. We do it one more time. Hold a piece of paper up on your left hand. Take a deep breath. Imagine the energy, that helpful energy flows into the piece of paper. Bring it down to your belly button. Breathe in and out to your heart. Breathe in and out to your third eye. Breathe in and out. Bring it down in front of your heart. State the intent that you are creating an energy field force, basically. That helps with the work towards ending violence against women and girls. Take a deep breath. Blow it in your piece of paper. If you have an altar later on, put it on your altar. If you want to create something, do the same. Just energize it, put it on your altar for a while. Ask it to be manifested. Go back to gallery view so that I'm off this spotlight here. I'm off. This is not an easy subject. So those of you who had expected a kind of joyful light evening, it is not. This is a tough subject. And it touches all women. Even if we ourselves haven't experienced violence in a physical form, we are all affected by it. I remember when being a teenager, and most of you will have experienced it, the invasion of body space was more or less constant. This is kind of violent because it's violent energies going towards you. And that's just a mild form. So I think this is one of the reasons why it is not possible to kind of have an energy which is just light and easy. But nevertheless, I think working in the energetic realms is important because we can all do that. You know, this is something we can all do. Amongst all the other things we do and we can do, but this is something we can do. And sometimes we really just need to remind ourselves that this is a huge subject. And it also connects directly with the earth. Absolutely and directly. This goes together. What capitalist patriarchy has done to the earth, this is capitalist patriarchy has done to women. This system needs to go. We know that. But at the moment, it's still there. So let's do what we can. I'm going to put you for a few minutes into breakout rooms, and I do that very, very randomly, just to have a chat, just express what you need to express. 2, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, my counting is crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I need 6. Take 10 minutes so that you're not carrying it away. Just express what's going on right now. Trust each other there. I just do that completely randomly. Okay. So Vanessa, you want to take over and do.
So we'll close space now. If you'd like to join me in giving your thanks and holding the circle. I give thanks to the Great Spirit for being with us today. For uniting us all. In the loving arms of the feminine. I give thanks to each and every one of us for showing up, for doing what we can. And I give thanks to all of those women supporting each other, helping each other, keeping each other safe. May we all come together in solidarity. Aho.
Oh. Okay.
So if we all lift our candles and blow them out together. Again, with our intent in mind, that we build an energetic force field to contribute to ending violence against women and girls. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Group hug.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Krista.
Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Vanessa.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Night.
Deep
Night.
sigh.
Thank you.